Hey everyone, I'm excited to share with you my first swap. This is a gift mini bag swap that's being hosted by Henva, who is known as Stop and Stare 07 and Stop and Stare for a while here on YouTube, and she's hosting this scrap on scrapbook.com. The requirements for the scrap were that you needed to use 2 medium gift bags, you had to title the mini, you need a mini album which gets inserted in one of the pockets, you needed to have a portable journaling spot, an ATC card, or a puzzle piece, and you needed to have something hanging from the handle. And let me show you, or let me explain to you what I have on the front cover here. It's Love Boutique Style is the name of my mini, and my handmade requirement, or the piece that's hanging from the handle, is a flower that I created using the Tim Holtz Tatter Florals die, which is this right here, and I use this one. And I got that idea from watching Bona of LiveLoveScrap here on YouTube. She has a video tutorial, and it's called Tulle Flower, and she gives you real good step-by-step instructions on how to put this flower together, which is this back piece here. The middle part of the flower, I made that as well, which is here. And I use the Martha Stewart punch to do that. And I use this punch right here. And I used, I believe it was 6 layers for the inside, and just the one to do the back green piece. And then there's a stick pin that I added, which my daughter had did several months ago. And the requirement, it was that we needed to have something hanging from the handles, which I did here. And I just attached my flower to this little piece right here. And then what I decided to do was just to put a piece across the top, just to make it look a little more finished. And then this is just some green pearls that we added to add some dimension. And the color, I'm not sure how it's coming across on video, but it's like a plum, like a deep plum color here. It may look gray on camera. Let me show you my first page. And here's my first page. And a requirement for this mini was that you needed to have 2 to 3 embellishments, and one of them needed to be handmade. And here are some I call them photo corners. I'm not sure if that's the correct name. But these photo corners, I got them off of the scrappingtable.com website. And that's corner number 10. And then I just added some bling. And then these flowers, this is my handmade requirement. And again, I used the Tim Holtz die for that. And it was this one right here. And again, that was inspiration from Bona's video. And then I made the inside little roses for the... And I used these punches. Fiskar punches. And I think I used 5 layers there. 5 or 6. And then I used this one for the back green leaf piece. Now let me show you the next page. Now this page here, oh, and I forgot to say that all the pages need to accommodate a 4x6 photo. So here I added a frame, and my handmade requirement was this flower, and I used for the inside of the flower, I used the Sizzix die, the flower die, and it's this one here, and I used that. And just like as you see pictured here, I also added a bead pearl to the center of my flower, and then I misted the flower with this spray here, which is Sheer Shimmer Spritz, and I use the Sparkle. And then this picture frame here, I got this SVG cut file from Duncan Creations, and it's the Fancy Frames file. And then what I did was, I wanted it to be a little interactive, and because it's such a small mini album, I wanted to provide as much space or real estate as I possibly could. So this is what I did. I put a piece of acetate in the front here, which I left open at the top, and a picture can be inserted there, and it flips down, and pictures could be put here as well. And then what I decided to do was to leave it open at the top so that a tag could be inserted. And here's the tag, and you can do journaling on the back. And this tag, the front part of this tag, was created using just in the front of the paper stack that I used. It had all these little spots, all these little, I don't know what you want to call them, but it had all these little things here, and I just made tags. I guess you probably would normally just cut them out individually and make little small tags, but that's how I made that. Oh, and I forgot to keep forgetting to say what paper collection I use. This is the paper collection I use for this mini, and it's by DCWV, the All About Girls stack. Let me put this back up. And then too, before I go to the next page, when you put the album together, you could either glue the 4 sizes, like here, down, or you could just glue the 3 sides, here, here, and here, and leave the top open. And that's what I chose to do, so that it provides another pocket, which you can see I lined inside. And here is the third page. Again, I have photo corners that I just put some pearls on. And here is one of those flowers that I explained to you on the other page. And the center of this flower, I didn't make this one. Let's see. The center of this flower, I didn't make that one. That's a Prima flower. And this is from scrappingtable.com. And let me see. This is corner number 9. So that's that page. And then here is the 4th page. And this is a both of these are Prima flowers, but this was a plain flower that my daughter had taken a marker, and that's how she colored this flower. And this frame is the same frame that was on this page that I was saying was by Duncan Creations, and it's the Fancy Frames. And I just put some bling in a corner, and again, you have a working frame. You can put a picture in there, and it folds down, and you can put pictures here. And then this one has a tag as well. And journaling. And then earlier I was telling you of the requirements for this bag, that you needed to title it, have something hanging from the handle. You needed to have a portable journaling spot. Let's see my frame here. You needed to have portable journaling spot. Sorry guys. Portable journaling spot, and you needed to have a mini, an ATC card, or a puzzle piece. Well, let me share with you my mini. And this is my mini. I think this came out super cute. I was looking through my Forever Young Cricut cartridge, and I ran across these sunglasses, and I said, gosh, that would be really cute to make a mini out of, but I wasn't sure how I could really pull it off. So the more I looked at it, I thought, well, it has 2 layers, so what I could do is somehow, if I could get those 2 layers to move, I was thinking of attaching it here in the corner, but then I couldn't do that because of these little openings here. So then I thought, well, let me just attach it in the middle, but then I thought, well, maybe that would look weird with a piece in the middle, but actually it came out pretty well. So what I did here was attach it in the middle with the brad, and it's a jewel brad. And then, because I did that, I'm able to swing it left or right. And then what I did was cut out, if I can find it here, I cut out these little templates so the person receiving this can use it to trace their pictures. And I'm thinking pictures could be placed here, or in here, or you could do journaling. And then I just added some ribbon. So this is the first one. And the second one. Oh, and also for this mini, it needed to be 4 to 6 pages. So I just did 4. And I just covered it, the back, so you wouldn't see the brad. So then I was looking at that. I was like, wow, I would like to have something else. Put this in something. So what I decided to do was, I remember that Laura Dennison of Following the Paper Trail, she had did a purse mini, and I had purchased her instructions. So I pulled them out, and it's like, oh yeah, she did do something with sunglasses, and she had a case, so that's where I got the idea for the case. So that's just a resin flower, and I just put some bling there, and then I did stitch line here. So the glasses, or the mini, has a home. So stick that in. So that's that. Sorry guys, I have to keep adjusting my flip here because I have it rigged up. I just ordered a tripod. And another requirement was a portable journaling spot. And here's my portable journaling spots. So as I was looking through Laura's video, her instructions, I saw that she had something that would be considered a portable journaling spot, and it was a lipstick case. So what I did here, let me see, I'm going to work with one hand now. Here's the cover, and then here's your journaling spot. Sorry guys, let's see. And that slides out, and you can write on each side. And the cover slips back on, and that's that piece. And then I was saying that you needed to have an ATC or a puzzle piece. I started off wanting to do the puzzle piece, but then when I traced it and cut it out, it wasn't real clean. So, and I'm so used to seeing stuff come out clean because either it's straight lines, or I'm doing it on my Cricut, or cutting it out using scales or my Cricut machine. So I decided not to do the puzzle piece. So what I did do was the ATC card. And this flower, I made that. And all these little separate elements came from that page I was telling you about earlier that looked like a bunch of what you could use to make tags. So that's that. And I just have my contact information on the back. And then some skeleton leaves here. And then it's just a spotted, feather here. So that's my ATC card. So these were the requirements for the mini. And this flower too, I made this flower using the punches that I showed you earlier, using that punch. I think that was, yes, just using that punch. That's how I made those flowers. I was thinking that I used another one. But anyway guys, thanks for stopping by to view my video, and would appreciate your comments. Thanks a lot, and have a good day.